This is a quick view of our 150-year-old barn. All the slate had been pulled off the first half of one side. Some of the treasures left from over the years of 3 generations owning the farm. This is a curved loafing shed that my grandfather and dad built on the farm when my dad was just a teenager. Gave us a lot more storage area for hay and this is one of the old grain bins that again has kind of been turned into an area where we preserve some of the heritage of the tools left around the farm. The lighting's probably not very good in here. Trap doors in the floor that you were able to drop hay, grain, corn, oats, whatever, down to the cows down below. There's a grain bin like this on both sides of the barn. The other one's way over there. Was used for shelling corn. This is the old hammer mill that was at one time powered by flat belt pulley, and then my dad adapted a rear end onto it so they could run it with a power takeoff on a tractor. And then that chop or ground feed would go up and then into this big box. This big box you can't really identify very well. It's actually a manure spreader that they built tall sides on, and then my dad put an electric motor to drive the chain on the bottom, and by just flipping a switch downstairs where the cows were being fed, it would turn on the electric motor. The chain conveyor in the bottom of the manure spreader would advance forward, and that chop would be brought to one end of the manure spreader and then down into a hopper, and then from the hopper into a cart that was then pushed down through the aisle to feed all of the cows. A lot of modern day inventions my dad put into this when he was a kid. That was his thing, is inventing things. This will wrap up part 1 of the barn.